Madam Chair, I rise today to offer the amendment to H.R. 7, the Paycheck Fairness Act, and I strongly support H.R. 7 in any effort to address the gender wage gap in this country. A terrible disparity exists in our country. Women, on average, make 80 cents to every dollar made by their white male counterpart. That's worse. What's worse is that it's not getting any better. Last year, the gender wage gap actually grew for women of color. For every dollar made by their non-Hispanic white male counterpart, an African-American woman makes 61 cents. A Native American woman makes 58 cents, and women who look like me, Latinas, make 53 cents on the dollar for similar work. That's less than the average woman in the 1960s. Do I not work just as hard as my male counterparts? Do I deserve to make 53 cents to the dollar? And do I not have to support my family just as much as any man? And because of the gender pay gap, Latinas lose an average of $28,386 every year. That amounts to more than $1 million over her career. To earn the same amount as her white non-Hispanic male colleagues, a Black woman must work until she's 86 years old. You cannot get those hours back, those years back, or decades back. The gender wage gap contributes to a wealth of disparity that makes it harder for people of color to get ahead. In 2013, the median white household had about $134,000 in total wealth. For the median Black household is $11,000. That is a 13-to-1 ratio. Addressing the gender wage gap is the first step to addressing larger issues of pay parity among historically underserved groups. My First Amendment changes the finding section of the Paycheck Fairness Act to recognize the devastating impacts the wage gap has on women of color. We must acknowledge that the wage gap is not colorblind. By failing to recognize the specific effect the wage gap has on women and girls of color, these impacts might go unnoticed. And with that, I reserve the balance of my time.